If the door's locked, we kick it down in time. This ain't perfect, but it's true. Every frame starts with me and you. It's the Jodi and Johnny show. Love on life, let the whole world know. From the highs to the lows.
Okay. Hi, welcome to the Jodi and Johnny show. I'm Jodi.
I'm Johnny.
And we're here, and it's New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
No, it's not New Year's Eve, but it's New Year's Eve.
It's New Year's Eve.
2026 we're getting ready for. So we are here again 1 week later for episode 2. So glad you guys can join us. We're all dressed up in our fine wear because we are going to go out.
I'm wearing this shirt, and it has a picture of a skull on it and a rose because, like, to enter the new year, you know, the death of last year and the new year. Like,
that's right. Yeah. Reborn almost.
Yeah.
Right? Almost like a reborn thing.
Yep.
I'm wearing a cashmere dress.
Oh, very nice.
By Ralph Lauren.
Oh, pretty.
Plug. Anyway, so we're here. And today we're going to focus on the holidays and New Year's Eve. We're going to end with New Year's Eve. But on another note, do you know what national day it is today, John? I'm going to ask you if you do.
National day it is?
National day it is.
It is. Oh, today is the day everybody thinks of something that they're either going to give up or do great, and I forget what it's called. It's the day of making a commitment already.
Oh, like a prediction, a resolution.
Resolution.
All right, but it's also a national day of like hamburgers, french fries. But what could today be?
I don't know.
It's in my hand. You.
Oh, champagne?
It's National Champagne Day!
That's awesome. Salud.
Salud.
Thank you.
Chin chin. I love you.
And I love you.
Anyway, we're getting ready. Thank you. So National Champagne Day today it is. I love National Champagne Day. So anyway, let's talk about the holidays. Actually, I was just going to jump right into New Year's, but I forgot. Let's go into the holidays. So we had a great holiday. Hopefully everybody did out there too as well. It was a long 4 days with the kiddos. And we love all our kids. They come on Christmas Day every year.
We have 4 kids now.
4.
We started with 3, then we ended up with 2, and now we got 4.
So I know you're all going to ask, how did 3 go to 2? Not anything morbid or anything.
No.
But yes, so we have Alyssa, Guy, Jonathan. Then it was Alyssa, Guy, and then it was Jonathan. And then it was Alyssa, James, Guy. Now it's Alyssa, James, Guy, Katie.
Yeah.
So anyway.
And they keep getting better.
And it just keeps getting bigger, the family. But anyway, it was a great holiday. We had the date, all 4 days off. Yeah. And, it's just crazy because we do this thing every year where we buy a ton of gifts. And I know everybody does the gift thing.
Sure.
And it just becomes too overwhelming. So we decided to do, what is it called? The Kris Kringle.
Yeah, Kris Kringle.
Yeah, Kris Kringle.
And a white elephant.
White elephant. Yeah, that was fun. The white elephant I like. I was all for the Kris Kringle up until, my son came 2 weeks prior and he's like, oh, we're not getting any gifts this year. So we were just kind of like, no.
We try to spoil our kids as much as possible.
Yeah, why not? We're alive now. Might as well give it to them as much as we can.
Yeah.
But anyway, we were like, we're sticking to the plan. We're going to do the Kris Kringle. We picked names.
Yeah, but I just want to let our kids are older though, just so you know. Yes. They're all like they got jobs, they're out, they got their apartments. Some guy is working for NBC Studios.
Woohoo!
Everybody's doing their own thing.
Yep. Living life.
Alyssa's got a picnic business called LHP in the Hamptons.
Yep, we'll get to that on another episode.
Yeah.
Little Hamptons Picnic. We're going to give a little plug.
James and Katie are awesome.
They got great jobs. They work hard. They're good people. Yep. We love our whole family. Love them to death.
Katie's working at a toy store.
Yes, I can't remember the name. Sorry, Katie. Right. But yeah, it's not a toy store. It's a
it's a toy.
It's a manufacturer.
A big company.
So it's fun.
Yeah.
And James works for a big company too, in like
Upstate.
upstate for like parts,
Yeah,
like where they put all
does,
these parts.
yeah,
He
he's
does a
got
lot.
a couple
He's
of different positions up there,
yeah,
pretty important too.
very important.
So very cool.
Very cool.
Cheers to our kids.
Cheers to them.
Being,
cheers to all our kids.
You know what?
Out there.
Being good. They work hard.
That's
they
right.
play hard.
Yep.
And we love them.
Yep.
Salute. Kids.
So salute to that. But on the other note, normally John and I, we go out there and we just buy gifts. We buy
Yeah, we go crazy.
We go crazy. So this year I was like, no, we're just going to do a Kris Kringle, pick a name, and that's it.
Which was kind of weird because it was like a $50 limit on the gift, and then like another $25 on the white elephant. So I couldn't stick to that, of course. So I gave some gift certificates out, but nothing crazy.
It just was a flop.
Yeah,
so
it was a flop.
It was
and
a flop.
Our tree sucked.
Oh, we'll show you in one of the clips.
My wife was into let's not do a big tree this year. Usually we have a big, beautiful tree, decorated like the Grinch, everything,
Right.
But this year it was just like 3 little branches, it looked like, with lights. They were about knee high. But it looked pretty. It looked pretty. It's cool for us, but, if you have kids that are expecting, and,
they still
a good time,
it, even as they're adults.
you don't want to disappoint them with Kris Kringles.
Yep.
And small Christmas trees.
But then you got to understand, then there's me who's doing pretty much everything. And I'm not, owing him that he does
my wife
everything.
is cooking, cleaning, wrapping,
shopping,
shopping,
making sure that the house is somewhat
clean.
Magical.
Oh, yeah. And it always is.
And, you just want that feeling. I felt like, if anybody saw the movie called Oh, What Fun with Michelle Pfeiffer. Yeah. Right here.
Hey, cheers to Mrs. Claus, right?
Yes.
She does a lot of work, and she doesn't get any credit, Mrs.
No credit.
Claus.
None.
That's what that movie was in tune to. Yeah, the woman does a lot of work, and then she ran away.
Yeah, she ran away.
She ended up on a TV show.
Yeah.
Kind of like you did back in the day. You didn't run away, but you ended up on a TV show.
I did. I asked
Rachel
my kids,
Roy.
and I did ask my kids to enter me in on that, and they were like, no.
Oh, you entered yourself.
I had to enter myself.
Great. And they came to the house.
And
then you got to go to the show, Rachel Ray. This is a few years ago, 8 years ago.
Yeah.
And they dressed you up really sexy, and you had like a whole hot mom's day.
Yeah, it was like a hot mom day. It was like
so cool.
Enter your mother, and of course they did. And
you met the makeup artist, Greta.
Yeah, Greta Moynihan.
She was like the fashion designer.
Yes,
back
she's a
then.
fashion designer, and she came to the house, and
so
I was
cool.
on the Rachel Ray show. Yes, so cheers to me that I entered
cheers.
myself.
And to Biz, salute.
Biz,
the film
Biz di Crescenza came to the house.
We're still friends with them.
Yes, so there's a lot that you guys don't know about us, but there's a lot of stuff that we have to talk to you guys about. You know?
Good stuff.
So there's all good stuff. But getting back to the holidays, like I said, it was fun. They all came, and then they opened up some gifts. We did the Kris Kringle.
Yeah, it was fun. We all had a good time.
We had a good time. We had a lot of laughs. And then it just, it was the last day, the 4th day, and they're on their little merry old way to go home. And it's like, that somber thing. It's like, when they leave, we all feel bad. And then I'm like, God, I shouldn't have complained that I had to pick up another blanket off the floor or something. It was just like,
it's like melancholy feeling when they leave.
But we had a great Christmas, and hopefully you guys did too.
Yeah. But I know what we're doing next year. We're going to rent a place, a ski lodge next year.
Yep.
We're going to book it. And we're going to have the kids come up, and we are going to chill by the fireplace and do some skiing next year.
Yes.
That's what we're doing.
I'm just going to sit my butt right near the fireplace.
Just relax.
And make it look like I ski.
I like that. That's a good idea.
With a cocktail.
We're going to book that soon.
Yeah. Oh, no, we have to book it. Yeah, because I cannot be doing cooking and cleaning like I did this year. It was.
No, it's too much.
And I love it. Don't get me wrong, but I know every mother out there can relate to me that it is just so much work. So much preparation.
Oh, yeah.
And then the aftermath after they leave, because you want the house back to normal, the way you live in it. And then you got to take down all the Christmas stuff, and then you got to organize it. It's quite a lot. It's just quite a lot.
A lot of work.
Whew, I'm glad it's over. Now we're on to New Year's.
Yeah.
So New Year's Eve.
Yeah. So you were saying predictions. Mm-hmm. And here's a prediction that someone made. I'm currently working on a Nikola Tesla painting in my art studio, and it's looking beautiful. And my wife today mentioned, oh, some people made some predictions that came true.
Right. And I was saying that they could be either real, or it could be a real prediction, or it was like folklore predictions.
Yeah, but Tesla predicted that humans would one day have wireless phone service and global communication wireless.
Did he really?
He sure did. And it came true with smartphones and Wi-Fi.
That's amazing.
And all that. Yeah, and he had the original technology for that, which was buried.
Yeah.
From greed.
I mean, there are a lot of...
He was not a greedy person, Tesla. He wanted to do things for humanity, but the greed were the people that owned circuit, electric, and that kind of like drove him to his death, unfortunately. But he did predict it. He predicted wireless communication.
How long after did that come about? No, because it doesn't matter when he predicts it, and it could be a year, 2 years, 3 years, but he did say it,
like
so that is called a
came out.
prediction. There's a lot of them. There was a few that I kind of researched, but I didn't know that Mark Twain, who was born in 1835, that the Halley's Comet passed on that day. I don't know if anybody knew that, but Halley's Comet passed on the day that Mark Twain was born, and in 1835. And what happened was,
he predicted his own death.
Well, that's what I was trying to get to, Johnny. My husband just loves to take the spotlight away. Thanks, honey.
What
You're
year was
so
that?
good at that. So anyway, so what I was going to say was he was born in 1835, and what happened was he went to a New Year's Eve party, and he said to all the guests that, well, since I was born in 1835 and 1910, this was in 1909. So 1909, he's at a New Year's Eve party, and he says out loud with drinks and stuff and with a whole bunch of people, well, since I was born and Halley's Comet, passed and hit, missed Earth that day, I am going to die the same way. I'm going to die, and Halley's Comet is going to hit Earth. Sure enough, on April 21st,
1910, I think he died.
I'm sorry.
1910, right?
1910, Halley's Comet passed the Earth again. And
crazy.
He died. Also, they predicted something about the Titanic sinking. I did not get the author, but if anybody knows out there, put it in the comments below. If you can find me that answer, that would be great.
That was a book back in the day. I heard about that, and it was named a different name.
Yes, correct.
I can't think of it off the top of my head, but it's like one of those.
They said that
it almost makes you wonder.
The unsinkable ship was going to sink, like an unsinkable
prediction. Intuition.
It's kind of, there
people
are
write
people
things
who
that come
could,
true later. Sure,
absolutely. It could write it in a book and it can come true. And, but it's funny.
I could look it up, the Titanic.
Yeah, book. Look up that Titanic. And tonight, John and I, we were going to go. Normally, every year we go somewhere with our friends. And this year it was kind of like, well, I wasn't really feeling that great. So, I think we're just going to go get a quick bite to eat, and then we're going to come home and, celebrate. Okay. But what'd you find out?
All right. It's called The Wreck of the Titan. 1898 it was written. And the author was Morgan Robinson.
Oh, there you go.
Robertson, sorry.
That's it. That was it.
It was published 14 years before the Titanic sank. And the similarities are precise.
Precise, absolutely. I saw this online, and I was just kind of like, wow, that's crazy how that can happen. The one that freaked me out was like Mark Twain. Yeah. Predicting, since Halley's Comet passed on the day he was born, and then it passed on the day he died. So that's just something that's kind of, I don't know if it's out there. Yeah. When you put it out in the universe, do you guys believe that you put positivity, or it'll come? Okay. So what's your take on that?
Well, I just read a book last week called The Alchemist. Did I say it right? The Alchemist?
Oh, The Alchemist.
Alchemist.
Yes, I did hear about that. Go ahead. You could tell that while I...
And it was such a good book. So...
Don't mind that noise.
Just something... Who knows what that was?
The house ain't burning down.
But look that up real quick. The Alchemist, real quick.
The Alchemist?
Yes. And what I want to say is... sometimes I don't pronounce things right because I'm from Howard Beach, Queens originally.
Oh God, that's
so I have like this accent, and sometimes it gets caught up.
I love you.
But I love you too. And that was a really nice Italian neighborhood back in the day. It still is. But anyway, getting back to the book, I was reading it, while I was working and listening to it. And it's basically about artists and people that are on journeys, not just artists, but it's good for anybody. And it's you need to find your legend, like your meaning, your purpose in life. And some people are afraid to leave the comfort zone. Let's say they have a little money saved or whatever it is. They're afraid to leave and go on that journey to find themselves because they think they're going to lose everything. And if you do lose something, which you will in life, you will regain it in another way because you're throwing it out to the universe.
Yep.
Like basically, like the universe will help you, but you need to meet it halfway and make the move.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's a great way of looking at life, because if you don't look at life like that, it could be turmoil.
Yeah, you could sit in fear. You could take jobs that you don't like and just be stuck. And your life is short, and you really want to make the moves in life and follow your heart.
Correct. Now, was the alchemist who followed Santiago a young shepherd?
Yes, yes.
He was a shepherd. He was a shepherd from Spain who keeps having a dream about a treasure buried near the Egyptian pyramids. Ooh.
And his dream is to go. He has a dream,
and he decides to follow his dream, his personal legend, which they call that a personal legend, and goes on a journey full of signs, lessons, and people who guide him.
That's right.
So I like that.
Yeah, and along his journey, there's a lot of things that happen, like signs. Like we were just talking about signs the other day, because unfortunately, my mother-in-law passed away, Jodi's mom, a few years ago, and but there was a couple of signs. I hate to bring that up, but
no, it's okay.
It was a big sign for me because I was very close to my mother-in-law, Tina. She was a beautiful woman. She was an artist, and she was so cool. Like, we used to have conversations and stuff. And when we buried her that day, my wife and I and a few other, the kids and some other people, we went to a restaurant in Albany, just a random restaurant. We were walking. And I think I picked this. I was like, let's go here.
Yeah.
Let's try this place out. And we walked into the restaurant. We all ordered food and drinks, because we just kind of we just buried our mom and we just kind of everybody's very somber and, it was a sad day. So I said, let me excuse myself and use the bathroom. And as I go into the bathroom, I see a sign on the door and it says, whatever. And there's a picture of a man, a woman, a guy in a wheelchair, like whatever. This is the bathroom. And I was like, holy shit. Because what did mom always say?
It was.
What did she say? Always.
Whatever.
Whatever.
She's like, whatever.
Yeah. And if you knew Tina, you could write in the comments and back us up that she said whatever.
Whatever.
And I'll have a picture of that sign and I'll show you if you don't believe me.
True. We'll show you that.
I took a picture of it.
Yep. We'll follow up in the next. You'll see that.
So that was a sign.
Yeah, totally.
Like sign, intuition, like you're on the right path.
Yeah. I believe in signs.
People look out for you.
Yep. I totally agree. And it's just crazy. I can't think right now of anything with my mom.
Right. I just wanted to bring that one thing up.
That's great.
Because that was a big sign for me in life.
Yes.
In my own personal journey.
Yeah. We've all had our signs and stuff that, mean
but there's
something.
other signs in other ways.
Oh, yeah. Totally in other ways. But like when you wish and have predictions for the future, I also tend to feel that sometimes with the holidays, you can always tend to feel lonely, and things like that. That's when you need to reach out to people and your family and, just have someone on your side that you can talk to, because I don't know what it is. It's like you would think it would be like any other day. But as soon as December 25th comes rolling around and you're alone and you don't know what to feel, all of a sudden it's just like all the emotions start brewing up. You start thinking of the past. You start thinking of that.
That used to happen to me when I was single and I had nowhere to go for holidays. I would go through that. If I was just in my apartment and it was a holiday passing and really wasn't going anywhere, I'd probably be making a painting, but I'd be very depressed going through it. So, that's happened to me years ago, and it's happened to other people that we know of. But it's always like, you know what, just reach out. Just pick up your phone, reach out, text, because there's always, your family is always your family.
No matter what.
They're always going to love you, and they will always say hello. whether it's
Yeah.
5 years, 10 years.
Yeah, 2 miles,
You know,
5 miles, or
just do it
70
if you're
miles
feeling
away,
down and
100.
out. You know.
Yeah. So with that, the holidays can be great, and then the holidays can be tiresome, and then the
Right.
holidays can be very lonely too at the same time. And you never want anybody to feel lonely, because it's just not.
Right.
It's just,
No, it's
you
sad.
don't want people to feel like that.
No.
But it's funny because I went through a lot myself growing up, and after I got divorced and this and that. But I don't know, for some odd reason, I always had, I always reached out, or I just made sure I was around people, because I knew that was pretty much the salvation for my sanity.
Yeah. Well, you're a Sagittarius.
Yeah.
And my wife is a Sagittarius. That's a fire sign, and she is
right
the
here.
party goer, the party mover, the people that everyone will look at her when she walks into a party. I'm telling you. That's her fire. That's her thunder.
Yeah.
A people person. And they say people like that who hang around other people live an extra 10 years in life. If you get out. And she brings me out. I'm a Pisces. I'm a water sign. So I'm like, I'm cool. I could sit in my art studio all winter and not see anyone and just make paintings. Like, it's cool. Like, it's not listen to documentaries, but that's not the way to live. By meeting my wife, she brings me out to meet people.
It's even like
out
this.
of my shell.
I get it. It's very hard to even come on here to do these things, and I'm like, come on, babe, we got to do it. We got to do it. And sometimes, we back out, a day before, and we're like, but we got to do this. So I'm glad that he's here with me doing this, because
this is your legend. This is your legend.
I could not be doing this
like
alone.
That book. It's like this is your legend. It's not the legend is not an easy path. It's setting up the equipment. It's getting your camera ready, getting yourself ready, getting your mind clear.
It's your art.
It's a lot. Yes.
You said it yesterday, and it made me realize.
Getting my paints together, my paint thinner, my brushes takes about a half hour before I can even start painting.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of you have to want to do something in life to achieve some type of goal, and trust whatever it is.
That's true.
It's an unseen vision.
Sometimes you get to a point, like, to get this set up and to go, you almost feel like, is it going to work? So you doubt yourself. And then when you doubt yourself, you pull back. So never doubt yourself.
No, because that will get you nowhere.
It'll get you nowhere.
It will get you in the same spot you started from.
Correct. And what my true saying, if my husband really remembers, you never go backwards.
Never go backwards.
You never go back. You never go back to where.
That's right.
I hate to say it, but if you were born and bred here, you went forward.
You moved forward.
Never go back
forward.
there. You keep going forward.
Yeah,
keep going
it's true.
forward, because you only can push yourself to be better. And
and you don't want any bad demons. You don't want to hang out with people that are going to suck the life and energy out of you.
You don't want that,
because that will make you lose 7 years of your life. Hanging around with people who suck the energy out of you.
Right. So we have to make sure.
Choose your friends wisely.
Choose your friends wisely. We have a great group of friends that we
have a tight network.
We do have a tight
network.
Not
too many, but tight.
But
the ones we have, we love them dearly.
We love them dearly, and we will not trade it for the world. And I keep it small.
Yeah.
You don't need to spread yourself thin. Okay, that's Molly.
The horse.
That's Molly in the background.
She must have been running. Something must have scared her. She's running.
I don't know if you heard that noise, but we'll see if it's on the tape.
Yeah, we'll show you a picture of Molly in the beginning.
In the
beginning.
In the beginning. All right, I'll do it in the beginning.
We'll put new pictures up every time. I think we should.
We'll do that.
All right.
So hopefully you guys are watching. I just want to see where we're at, because we do have. Oh, we're doing very well, John. So anyway, we're gonna pretty much wrap this up.
Okay.
And we may come back for later on, like we normally do, after dinner and after New Year's, and wish everybody a happy New Year. But we just wanted to wish everyone a happy, healthy New Year. And
listen, this is the new year, 2026. Listen, go do things, get out of your comfort zone. Money comes and goes.
That's it.
All right. Don't be worried about losing money or spending money. You'll get it. You'll get it back another way. You'll find it. Trust me. And get out there and just do it, like the old Nike commercial. That's really.
It's
true.
Actually
just
true
do it, man.
Thing.
I guess it's really true.
And then there's also another thing that I truly believe in is just focus on today.
Yeah.
just enjoy your life today. Make sure you enjoy it to the fullest, and that's it. Because who knows what tomorrow is going to bring? We don't know.
That's right.
We don't know.
Be happy you have tomorrow or today.
Be happy we have today.
You know, be
we're
happy you have
alive
today. Yeah, because we don't know about tomorrow.
And when you wake up,
right,
that's another gift.
Thank you, lucky stars.
So, salud.
Salud. I love you.
I love you too.
Cheers.
And everybody, we'll take a sip. Johnny, grab your little horn.
Okay.
We're going to wish everybody a happy, healthy New Year.
Art on the wall, life on the edge. This is us. We came up rough, we came up real. Paint on our hands, scars we don't conceal. Late nights dreaming, sunrise glow. Two wild hearts in a world that says no. She's got fire, I've got soul. Together with something you can't control. From blank white walls to a life in color. Every step louder, every move bolder. If the lights go out, we still shine. If the door's locked, we kick it down in time. This ain't perfect, but it's true. Every frame starts with me and you. It's the Jodi and Jodi